That was quick. Let's say hello. Kazu 12Q. So I guess this will be a normal game with Comey of only half a point of Comey. Okay, and I'm black. Don't know how they figure that, but anyway, that's what it is. Do a 4-4 and a 4-3. Try and play a little slower this game. My last two games, I got beat pretty badly. Yeah, I like to take away the enclosure when they play a 4-3. He could do the same thing to me. He pincers. I still don't remember this Joseki. I don't see it very often. They kick or they back off. Not so often the pincer. I'm just trying to make some shape here somehow. I guess I get something in the corner this way. Well, the way he played it anyway. So he got the side. He also got this side. He's surrounding me, and I have the corner. So let's approach over here. I have room for a two-space back off, or if he pincers, I can go into the corner. Let's do the two-space back off first, and I'll slide into the corner here too. Let's go ahead. That helps secure this group. And we'll see if he can kill this group of stones over here anyway. Yeah, so I think I will kick. What will I do here? Just back off. Could have kicked first and then done the two-space jump maybe. Okay. And then I want to shoulder hit this stone. See what he's doing with that. Coming out. Okay, that makes good sense. I think I will come out too. Okay, so let's enclose this corner since he's building over here, and then maybe take a big extension over here. Try and limit this group. And here I will definitely pincer. Bit of a loose pincer. Try and run that stone out. Also take a base here. Okay, protect the corner. And first jump out with this stone, I guess. Let's jump out this way, try and surround this group, make it a little bit hard for it to find a life here. Looks like he enjoys splitting. Okay. I think I'm alive in the corner, and these stones will connect up over here and keep this group surrounded and split off. That's my thinking here. So let's start making those connections. And maybe he can descend here and try and kill my corner. I can come out over here. Well, not come out, I can slide over here. Maybe make a little more space. Definitely going to keep that from growing. Keep him split apart, yeah. Let's block here so he can't descend further. make a living shape for myself. And maybe play here or the honey. Let's poke first. Okay, and push down here. Push in here. Aha. Let's push again then. It's going to have to block at some point. Or not. Okay. Well, let's keep splitting him apart then. I guess he's going to connect underneath on the first line. Okay, so I go here. He connects. And is he alive there? Oh, he doesn't care. Well, it's true I didn't protect that cut. So I take here and give him these 3 stones. I mean, I win these 3 as well, so I get this whole corner. But he gets all this space over here. Don't know who's better. Or maybe I don't get the corner. Okay, let's come back and try and rescue these stones then. These are alive. So if I connect up over here, threaten the cut here. That would capture these 2 stones, so he needs to respond. Yeah. And I can honey here again. Okay, I can cross cut here. And I think I will. Because then I can do this honey here. And connect this way, start to make a little eye space there. Maybe jump out over here. So maybe dive down in here and try and split these groups apart. If I can connect these groups together, that would be a nice benefit for me. If he tries to stop me, I can split him here. And then maybe turn here. Yeah, so he's letting me connect. Cool. So that secures life for these stones and these stones. And maybe I can surround over here. Play that one first and then come back and respond to this one over here. Aha. Okay, let's honey underneath. Make sure this is alive here. Connect. Okay, let's simply extend here. And so he doesn't mind this group, this stone being split apart. Maybe it's small. Okay, how about the turn here? This is starting to look big now that he seems to have cast his eyes on this area. He seems to have done that. Okay, let's connect up like this. takes that stone, I'm going to connect here. But yeah, let's surround that stone. We'll keep the corner there. Why not? And the turn over here seems pretty big too. Oops, I meant the turn. I said the turn. Okay, well, I get the turn anyway, since he responded that way. Okay, so we can jump out into this area here. And maybe threaten to link up there, save that stone. Yeah, okay, so let's descend over here. Now these stones are looking a bit isolated here, right? So if I place a stone here and he blocks, and I run, honeys, how about if I attach underneath? Okay, he just backs off. Okay, so I get the corner. That was nice. And there, let's place a stone in here. Yeah, okay, so I didn't notice, I did not pay sufficient attention to this area here. Between this row of low stones and these scattering of stones he threw out here. So got to prevent this from turning into territory for him as well. So if I can link up these stones with these coming out here. Or if I can come in here. Okay, he lets me in here. So intent on protecting his center that he gives up the side, maybe. Maybe he's not giving it up. Maybe this is all okay for him. We'll see what I can do here. Yeah, I don't have many places to run here, so could be a problem. Oh, look at that. So if I hane here, doesn't that isolate these stones? Looks like it to me. Yeah, I thought he had to extend there. This might have been an overplay, this move into here, the way... so I can place a stone there and make a life, or if he places a stone there, I can capture this stone and make a life. So I'll make a life this way. And then I've eaten up this big territory in the middle he was threatening to make. So maybe a bit of a lucky break. We will. Yeah, maybe that isn't 2 eyes. I looked at that and I saw it was 2 eyes, but I was too quick to judge. So let's make some space here. I don't know, can I really stop everything here? Just a solid connection like that. But these stones here are kind of weak, right? So let's see if we can cut them off. There we go. Now this is connected to over here, so he's got to cut here if he wants to continue to harass me. And then I can go after these stones here. So meet an attack with a counterattack, huh? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties in this group. No, I counted that one twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 liberties in that group. How many liberties does he have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. But he's got things he can connect to over here. So this will be tricky. Let's fight it. Keep him from making eyes and keep him surrounded. Okay, looks like you managed to make one eye. Okay, we have Atari there. Or Hane there. This is a false eye. So I go here, he fills in. I go here. I'm going to take that. It looks like this is going to turn into a ko or something. Yeah, he fills in. So I connect here. So 1, 2, he fills in. Hard to say. I should attack from the outside first and then start. Should I respond to that? I go here. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties. Let's do that. Make it a little harder for him to attack me over there. Yeah, so he's filling in my liberties. I'm going here. 1, 2, 3. Have to go here and then here. He's all turned into false eyes. 1, 2, 3. About 3 moves and I can take all this, but he's taking my liberties away at a fast pace here. But this move is Sente because it threatens to take. I think I win this battle. There we go. Well, that was nice. A nice little turnaround there. Maybe undeserved, but I don't know. I lost a lot of games recently, and I feel good to win one here. Okay, so I'm giving him that stone, and I'm just trying to eat up any potential he has in the center here. Giving him this side. And just trying to make sure all of my things stay alive. Staying alive. And I'll do the end game. Let's see, down here, I think, to secure the corner. That is just 1 point. These are not Sente endgames, but let's take away this space here from him. If he wants to take that 1 stone, he can have it. This is already captured. Okay, let's keep these guys all connected here. Oops. Oops, yeah, just as I say that, I realize that he's got those. He captures those, yeah. That's annoying. Let's connect there. Oh, it's a ko. Let's connect up solidly here. Yeah, let's just fill in here. This group is alive even if he wins that co, so it's a pretty small co. And this creates some co-threats here and here, so if he doesn't fill in, I'll keep fighting. Yep, he filled in. Okay, so if I just go here, then he can't play at either of those places, so let's just protect that. Can't play either of those cuts anymore. And let's stay connected here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to play. Okay, let's bonk him on the head here. And let's see, if I go here and he cuts, he runs me to my own stone, so that won't work for him. Let's protect anyway. Let's see, cut, extend, Atari, extend, and then if he Ataris again, I take. If he runs this way, I connect. Okay, so I guess he can't really do anything there. So if I go here, he can cut on this side, can try and connect here. I guess he can split it off that way. I mean, this is a group with this is a group with only one eye, but he takes here. Yeah, and then he's alive. Okay, well, let's poke in here and there. Solidify this area here. It's not area, it's just preventing him from getting area here. Territory. Well, I guess I get a point there. A point here and a point there may add up. And so poke in here, I guess. Connect all these guys up. Okay, let's go ahead and connect this one. That's starting to get large finally. Or maybe some weaknesses there, combining taking there and the cut here. So I might as well respond. So let's connect solidly there. So this cut doesn't lead to a cut here and a cut there. And let's set this border here. So this corner, a little bit over here, and this corner are mine. And he has no corners, but he has this area here and this side here. So I think I just have more space than him. Yeah, he did capture those. Pretty annoying, because I think I didn't really need to give those away. But I did. Yeah, if he hadn't done that, I could have Atari'd and extended and connected up with this group. So anyway, at least I can Atari like this. And then descend over here, finish off this area. Yeah, and let's see, I have 23 captured stones. Yeah, that's a big difference too. 23 captured stones versus 7. So we're about done here. This stone is dead. No need to take it. It's dead as is. His group is alive here and here. Are there any weaknesses here I can exploit? I don't see. This has an eye and a false eye, but it's connected over here, which has eyes. So I don't see any moves. Well, here forces him to respond. Let's see if he goes for the cut. I go here, he cuts, I take. Let's just connect first. That'll be the more solid way to play it. Oh, and after he connected, I didn't really need to play that last point. That was dummy. Let's see. Oh, actually, though, the way he played it, this is, I can Atari here, right? I throw in here and he takes it into snapback. So he needs one more move here. Yeah, he played it. Okay, so let's pass then. I think that was the last one. And let's see if he marks the stones. Okay, so everything is good. Those are Dame points in blue, and all the captured stones are captured. I want to be careful and not click done until the last minute. Make sure no stones change color until I click done. I guess I don't want to lose like I did the last game. Okay, I clicked done. I have to wait for him to click done, I guess. He's looking at the score in disbelief, but it seems like I won by a fair amount. It looks like I have, yeah, 40 points. I had 20 points here, so it means I had even 20 more points on the board. Here, let's say thanks for the game. And I will see you guys later. There were a couple of points in this game I wanted to go over, so I looked up a Joseki in the Joseki dictionary, and I checked out a few things with Leela Zero, the AI. So let's go forward in the game. I had the black pieces here, and this is the approach. I've been playing this a lot, the low approach, and usually they respond with the move here or out here, maybe one of these squares out here. So I can handle those reasonably well, but when they play the pincer, they can also, let's back up, when they play the pincer, and they can also play the low pincer, I don't really know what to do so much. So I looked it up in the Joseki dictionary, and what you're supposed to do is jump out. And you can also jump out and just lean in this direction. This is, especially early in the game when this both sides are unsettled, this can lead to a situation. Well, let's roll forward in this Joseki. You'll see that white defends this side and black comes out on this side and then attaches underneath. So that's not the only move, but in general it seems like there's a kind of trade where black is trying to get something on this side and white is getting something on this side. And in this case, he's also got these two stones in the middle that may link up to something later. I mean, the other option here was actually for white to jump down like that. And I guess I would try and connect over on top. But it seems like in general, white gets the top side and black gets the left side. So that seems to be the way to play it. the attachment underneath this that I played here, this was a move. It was like the fourth move maybe in the Joseki database, and the white descent there is not normal. Normally white would continue like this, and black would continue, and white can block on this side as well as continuing to block here. So it seems like black gets a life in the corner here or on the side, but it's kind of small and it's surrounded. So this might be a good way to play when the board is more crowded. So if I had done the approach later in the game and there are already stones out here, maybe that's a way to just settle quickly in this area. Anyway, so let's go on with the game. I played the attach, and white, instead of ascending, white descended here. And that's a bit of a mistake, and this is a reasonable response here. So I think this went okay up till about this point. This move here that I played is probably a little too timid. But the chess engine in general likes black in this position after a move like this, or maybe a move out here, just surrounding, and then maybe I'll later come and attack this stone. So it seems like this was an okay result for me, and then my move here was a little bit timid. So in general, white got an advantage in the game through this part. And maybe it's also because of my stones being chased around over here. I don't think I handled this well, because white managed to build up a lot of central influence while I was kind of struggling to survive. And I also lost some stones over there I didn't intend to. Let's see, is that true? I guess all my stones survived, but my groups got split apart, so he got to chase me. Oh yeah, and I lost these stones here. Or I should have. He decided not to take them and went for the outside influence. But you can see that the white is building influence over here, and I'm being chased around. And he continues to surround me. So he got pretty good result here. Here was an interesting point, though. I was kind of tracing my way backwards and saying, when did white's advantage really become tangible? When did he get a really big advantage? And this was a turning point here, where I just played a simple extension here to protect this group. And the AI is suggesting I should extend up here anyway, adding some strength to this group. And also, well, I'm putting pressure on these two stones and maybe looking out to the center here. The center territory is still up for grabs at this point, and it rates the game as about even after that move. But after this, it seems that white is building. Well, you see white completed this wall across here, and now it's got this huge influence pointing towards the lower half of the center. And I managed to chew into this area a little bit, but as I started to turn this into an area that has no points, he managed to get these three stones here and walled off this area, which was kind of big. And so we're coming up to the point where I played that move that I called an overplay in the title of the game. So I was just curious what the AI would play here. And what it would play here is actually just the Hane underneath. So it would just kind of chip away at this area from around the sides and centers. And it gives me about a 25% chance of winning. So white definitely has the advantage, but well, a 25% chance is probably fine at this level. Just means the game will be settled later. I mean, I have ways to erode coming out from this side as well to cut into this territory here. But anyway, I saw this huge area developing, and I just plunked a stone right down in the middle of it. And this probably should not work. This stone is a little bit too far from these stones over here. It's kind of screened off from these stones over here. And white has enough stones along the side to protect it. So he blocked, I extended, and I'm trying to reach these stones over here. So I was happy to jump out and try and make a connection there. And he decided to prevent that. And all of this is okay so far. And I extend down here. And then he extended here rather than blocking. So blocking here is the way to play this. What this does is it keeps these groups connected. These two stones and these four stones over here connect underneath with the help of this stone. And when they're all connected, then there's no real targets for me to attack. But the way he played it, so white's move here was actually a mistake, and now I have a chance. So the evaluation starts to swing back in the direction of 50-50. It all depends on what happens with these stones, and it's no longer so clear. So he's continuing to screen me off. Let's see, I pushed in here. He blocked, he connected there, and I extended here. And here's a critical point. I thought he had to play here, but I missed something. I mentioned that during the game that he should extend there. But in fact, that doesn't work because I would extend here, and now I've got this group of stones. These 5 stones in a W shape are surrounded and only have 3 liberties. So they're dead, and then my group will live, and I will be alive here, and I will win the game. So he connected here, but then I got to Hana here, and I'm also winning in this line. So his mistake really goes back to when he let me descend here, and maybe he made a few minor mistakes after that. But this move here gave me a fighting chance because it split his groups apart. And by the time I play this move here, white is already losing. So he saved this group, which was one way to hold on to these stones and keep pressure on my group. And now my stones here, this funny little group of stones, they are surrounding these 2 white stones here. And as he struggles to, he can't keep those. And now I've got the strength here to attack this group. And so it's all winning for black from this point on. In fact, I was able to attack this group as well. So I was able to win by quite a large margin at the end because this ended up dying over here. So it was an interesting fight, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the game. But I did want to point out that, in fact, that move that I played in the middle, this move here, was in fact an overplay. It just shows why people at the double digit Q level often overplay, because sometimes you get away with it. It requires a correct defense. And, it's an important point about the correct defense that an idea that you want to keep in mind is keeping your stones connected. I mean, you want to prevent my stones from connecting up, which is already being done pretty effectively, but you also want to keep your stones connected so that I can't cut them apart, so the invading group can't cut them apart and do some kind of divide and conquer strategy, cut them apart and try and attack separate little subgroups of them. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little recap, and I'll see you next time. Bye.